Morning, Saints. Pray everybody's doing well today. Woke up, started the day off right. I want to speak on something today. In 1 Corinthians 5, we're told on not associating with certain types of unbelievers. And when Paul says, I felt it, I got to write you that we don't associate with some type of believers either. Uh, but when he speaks about the unbelievers, he gives you a list, and he said, but not all in all. See, the two type separations. With the unbelievers, we don't separate or not associate all in all. With the believers, we're to separate. Period. Not have nothing to do with them. Talk to them. Don't eat with them. Don't call them on the phone. Don't see them on the road. Hi. Nothing. The Amish, they call it shunning. That's a pretty good example of what we're supposed to be with believers. But today, we're going to speak on the unbelievers. Now, it said we don't associate with them. We don't go to cookouts. We don't go to family. Look, we don't go to family reunions. We don't go down. We just don't associate with them. Associate means to fellowship with them. But in that, Paul says, but it not altogether, for it's needful for you to be in the world. And we know it's needful. You know, you have to go to work, earn a paycheck, take care of the wife and the house and the kids and the cars and the dogs. And so it's a needful thing to be out among the unbelievers, among the world. But that does not mean we are to be knee deep in the unbelievers. I'm going to give you an example of something. I live in a little old town called Perry, Arkansas. Now, we're in the middle of basically nowhere. There's 5 miles to one town, 7 miles to the other town. And if you going out one way is a dirt road that goes through the woods, and going out the other way, it's really no more towns except for like Perry. So we're in a little area, and you know what we know? We know about the LBG, whatever that group is, and we know that the churches or building assemblies are kind of messed up, and we know that the government is kind of see, we know all that here. But it appears that a lot of the brothers and sisters think that needful to be in the world means being knee deep in the world. You know, if you keep bringing this stuff in your mind, reading these articles and Googling these parades and talking the difference in the Republicans and the Democrats, and if you keep feeding that stuff in your spirit, you know what spirit's going to win out? It's going to be the flesh. Needful does not mean knee deep, and I'm going to tell you honestly. On Facebook, there's a bunch of people knee deep in the world. I mean, that's just the honest truth of it. You can open up Facebook and you don't even need cable TV for the most parts. I mean, really, you don't. So I want you to think about something today while it's needful to you to be out in the world. I want you to think about it. Are you doing the needful part? Are you living a life See, look, the Amish are in the world. You know, the Amish are known worldwide for their lifestyle. Worldwide for their lifestyle. I want you to think about what the early church's lifestyle was that turned this world upside down. Now, I'm not saying go out and become Amish. I'm going to tell you, in my old age, I sure would enjoy just being able to sitting out there and go ride a horse in the field or something, you know, but not have to worry about all that junk. Man, they don't worry about nothing. Do you understand that? Their world doesn't affect it doesn't influence them like, and they're in the world. They might have a community set aside, but worldwide, the Amish are known for who they are and their lifestyle. It used to be like that for the early church. Nowadays, worldwide, the what we call the church, the building assembly. What's our witness? What if we allowed so much to come in that it influenced us and 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 it comes out and what does the world see? I don't know. I just want y'all to think about that this morning. Matter of fact, think about it today. Just dwell on it. It is needful for you to be in the world, but you are not to be knee deep in the world. And I'm going to close with that. So, as always, I love you, praying for you. And I'll see y'all next time around.